Okay, so we've got our toggle on, and it's really pretty. I mean, I would take the time to do that. You know, you don't have to finish the project in one day. You can always finish it, you know, later. You do a little bit now, do the toggle another time. You know, a necklace is a big project. So anyway, let's get some pearls on this thing, and maybe some, you know, embellishment. So we're getting close. We're almost halfway there. Maybe, you know, I think as soon as you get the toggle on, the toggle made and on, the rest of it is you know, to me, it's just easy. So, oh, I think we already put on there. So put a 15-0. See if I can clear that up. 15-0, a pearl. Come on. And a 15-0 on your needle. Okay. You're coming out of this crystal, right? Now remember with the bracelet, if you did the bracelet, we are going to go, we're only using these center beads here, so you're coming out of the crystal there, go up this crystal on the other end, so it's sort of a diagonal. You're putting this in on the diagonal, although it doesn't look like it once it's on. Make sure it doesn't get stuck, pull it down, and see, you've got a pearl. You're coming out of this crystal, take a 15-0, a pearl, and a 15-0. You're coming out of the top of this crystal. I want you to come up this crystal. So we're just working with the centers, and pull. Hold your finger on it. It might get caught a little bit, but just, you know, help it along and pull. There, now you have two crystals on. See? Well, it's better if I hold it up. You have two pearls on. So you're coming out of the top of that crystal. Put on a 15-0, a pearl, and a 15-0. So you're coming out here, go up here. Okay, so there you have it. Pick up a 15-0, a pearl, a 15-0. You're coming out of this crystal, go up through this crystal, in the middle, pull. So you got it? See? So now you are well on your way to being done. So keep going. I'll do another one. As long as I have them sitting here, might as well. 15-0, a pearl, and a 15-0. You're coming out of that top crystal. You're just going to go up the next crystal in the middle. See? Look at that. Okay, pull. Guide it along a little bit because it will get stuck. It pulls right into place. It's diagonal, as I said with the bracelet, but it doesn't look it. Okay, there you go. Pick up a 15-0, a pearl, a 15-0. You're coming out of here, go up here. Pull. Make sure you don't get caught. Pull it tight. Not too tight. Actually, don't pull it tight. Just, you know, so it sets in there nicely. Okay, now continue adding pearls. So see how close we are actually to being done. It's really the easy stuff is now. This was the hardest part. So this is what you have. Okay, so continue adding your pearls until you get to the end of your necklace. Leave one box empty. We'll do that together. We'll put this on. 1, 2, 3, easy, and then we'll get the little drops on, and then you'll have a necklace. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, we're back yet again. I know this seems like a long video. I'm just breaking it down into, much smaller parts just so that it's, I don't know, maybe it's easier. Maybe you'll let me know if it's easier or not. But we're very close now. So we're at our last box. So we're going to take a 15-0, a pearl, and a 15-0. And we're coming out of this 4mm. We're going to go up, the very last one, at the end of our necklace. Okay, so that's right by the, where the stop bead is. Okay. So this is, so I'm going to turn it a little bit. I'm going to turn it this way because it's easier for me to work this way. So we've got our last, here we go, I'll put it down. We've got our, oh goodness. Okay, second time out of frame, at least, right? But I'm trying. I'm doing much better. Okay, so there we go. There's our little necklace. We've got our, that's how it's going to curve. See? So let's get the loop on and then get the embellishment going, because we only have to embellish on one side, with the drops. So what you do with the loop is we're going to get some 11 O's. I'm going to start with an 11 O and some O's. So start with an 11 O, and I want you to put on an 11 O, an O, an 11 O, an O. We want to get 14 11 O's on, and you'll have 13 O's in between. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, let this slide down a little bit, 10, 11, it's 11, 12, 13, and then put one more on, make 11 on, to make that 14. You're just going to coming out of the bottom of this crystal, go through the top. There's your loop. Okay, now if you want to test your loop at this point, just hold it. See if you're, I think we might need a couple more on this one. So let's back out a little bit. See if I can back out instead of, no, of course not. I'm taking my needle off the thread. Okay, so let's just take it off. Do this right. Okay, so let me, notice how my videos start going down a bit the longer I work. So work on that. Or maybe just not do them all in one sitting. But I think we're doing okay. Each one gets better. So here I'm going to add on another 11 O. Whoops. See what I did there? I put two 11 O's next to each other. I'm also working against the clock. My battery is getting close to leaving me. So maybe I'm going to speed up a little bit. Okay, so we have, so just make sure that the loop, that your toggle is going to fit into this loop, okay? So I want to get us going on the, so come around. I want to get us going on the embellishment. And what I want you to do at this point is I want you to reinforce. Now I'll go, I wasn't going to, but if I have to stop and plug in my camera, then that's what I'll do. So I'm going to go around, reinforce, don't miss anybody. You have to do it in a few passes. Do it in a few passes. Okay, so there I've gone all the way around. Just make sure your toggle fits through. Go down here, through here. Okay, alright, so now we want to get into position to put the fringe on the bottom. Okay, so we're at this point. We're coming out of this 4mm, go through the O. So sew around the right angle part. Okay, so we'd be pretty, but you know how to do that now. Okay, go down. Okay, so I'm just going to flip it this way. I'm going to go through the bottom crystal. Okay, and I'm going to add, we're going to get some 15-0s. Okay, and some drops. Okay, so just like the bracelet, we're going to add 3 15-0s, lay in frame, close. 3, a drop. 1, 2, 3 15-0s. We're going to come around. This is where it's going to change a little bit. Come around, and there's our drop. See, so we've got our first drop. So what we did with the bracelet is we went through the O, 15-0, and then we put another drop on. We're just going to trace around. Let's hold the bracelet. I'll hold the bracelet this way. We're going to trace around our right angle weave and not put anything up at the top. Okay, so we're going around again. I'm going to go down the 4mm. Oops. Let's come out of the O. Okay, go down the 4mm. So you see what I mean? How you're going to just trace around the top to get to the bottom again, so you can put your fringe on. Because you want to keep the integrity of the right angle weave. So you go through the O and the 4mm, pull, and then here we go. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 15-0s, a drop, and 1, 2, 3 15-0s. Okay, so then we're going to come around, just as we did in the bracelet, and we're going to go through the 4mm crystal. See, there's our second little drop. Okay, so then we're going to go through the O and the 4mm. This is just like we did with the bracelet, only we added stuff. We're just going to trace around our right angle weave here. So we're tracing around the top, tracing through the 4mm. Okay, we're going to go back through here. Okay, make sure I didn't. Okay, that's good. Okay, there. We're going to add 3 15-0s, a drop, 3 15-0s. You're coming out of that crystal. You're going to come around. Okay, and then you're coming out here. Go up that 4mm. Kind of move your bracelet around so it's, see, now you've got 3. Comfortable. And just trace around the right angle weave here. So you're tracing around, sort of like tracing around the flower, right? Go down. getting a little tight. Should get through it. I made an entire bracelet with this. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I was trying to get down before, but it certainly went easy there. Come down. Oh, okay. Come through. Oh, you see, be really careful, because I made a little mistake here. Right here, I attached my O. You see, by mistake, just see the little thread there? Now, of course, I'm going to, this is just a little piece. I'm going to take it apart. Just watch out for that, because it's very easy to catch your O. You might have even seen it, and then then it's not going to fall correctly. But let's pretend that that's okay. I'm going to come around. 4 minutes. We're going to try to make it 2, 3, drop, 3 crystals, come back around. Yeah, just watch the O's. The O's are, you don't want to pin those down. And here's another drop. Okay, so here we go. Let me see if I can clear this up a little bit, bring it in. Well, I almost made it without my camera being totally out of focus. So let's see if we can... Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Okay, excuse me, gosh. All right, so there you go. There you have it. So keep doing that until you get to the very end. All right? So on this one, I have the toggle. Okay, here's the toggle. So I've got sort of, 2 sort of Frankenstein bracelets. They're partial, made up of 2 different things. So there you go. Just keep going. You got it. Go around your right angle weave. Keep going around. And at the end, just tie in your threads. If you want, you can reinforce this toggle one more time. I think it's pretty good, actually. Right now, it's nice and tight. So just sew in, as we did with the bracelet. Do a few half-hitch knots, along the way, and make it nice and tight, and you've got yourself a really beautiful bracelet. Now I'll just put these 2 aside for a second, and I just will show this one, because this is your finished bracelet here. The only thing you don't have on this bracelet are the pearls, so I'm going to just be silly, and I'm going to put some pearls right there. See? Just sitting them on there. So that's how it looks with the pearls. Okay, I'm going to use the very, very last bit of my camera. Actually, it looks rather pretty. I may end up just adding pearls to this anyway. I mean, it's very versatile in that way. So here we'll put a few here. I've got 1 minute and 37 seconds. I like to play it to the edge. Okay, so there you go. There's your there's your necklace. I know you're going to love it. Take the time to do everything the way that we did it on the video. If you want to put the pearls on, put the pearls. So here's with pearls, here's without, here's with pearls. I kind of like it with the pearls. This was really fun for me to do. I know it was long, but it was lots of fun, and I think it's really worth it. I mean, it's just so pretty. So enjoy making your spring flower buds necklace, and leave me some comments, and like me on Facebook if you like. If you like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video.